What is up, guys? Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're taking a look at my arrangement of Beautiful by Bazzi featuring Camila Cabello. This is going to be an intermediate arrangement in open D tuning. But if you're ready, let's get started. Okay guys, so this song is in open D tuning. So your strings are going to be like this. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So you're going to want to use a tuner for that and tune them all down to those notes. So it should sound like this. So I'll put the tab along the bottom for you. This is going to be the first string, this is going to be the sixth string. Sorry I don't have two cameras, so it's kind of tricky to see my right hand. But let's get started with the chorus. It starts with the chorus kind of stripped back a little bit, so it's quite a nice place to start. The first couple of bars sound like this. So it's a nice easy start. We're starting on a harmonic on the 12th fret. That's the first four strings. I kind of like to emphasize the fourth string there and then do the rest. From there, on the next bar, it's a D chord, so because we're in open D tuning, we can just use all the strings open. So we're starting just on the second fret on the first string, and we're going to slide up to the fourth. When we're at the fourth, we're going to hit that 2 more times. And then come back down to the second fret. Take it off, open 3 more times, and then 3 more times again. So that first part. Next bar, we're going to be holding this chord. So the thing that makes this arrangement difficult is it's all familiar chords but in unfamiliar shapes because of the tuning. But this one is actually not too bad. You've got this, which is all on the 4th fret. So take your second finger, use it as a bass note on the 4th fret on the 6th string. Then we've got your 3rd and your 4th finger here on the 2nd and 3rd string, also on the 4th fret. Then you're going to take your first finger, which should be free, down to the 2nd fret. Should sound like that. Okay, so for this bar, sounds like this. So that's just 1 and 6 together, followed by 2 and 3, followed by 2, 3, and 6. So in between the 2 and 3 and the 2, 3, and 6, you want to lift your fingers off to kind of mute the sound. So it's like this. To kind of emphasize that next part. From there, we're just hitting the 3rd string. Next bar has got the same chord, it sounds like this. So still holding this shape. We're going to do a finger roll, so for that, you just go from the 6th string then work your way through all the other strings that are in the chord. So for this one, it's going to be the first 3 strings after the 6th string. So we're going to do a finger roll, followed by the 1st string again. Take your finger off the 1st string. Then you've got open twice. Then we've got 2, 3, and 6 still on the 4th fret here. Hit all those, and then just the 2nd, and then take all your fingers off, just leaving the 4th finger here on the 4th fret, 2nd string, and slide that down. Next bar. Another quite easy one. So we're in a new chord shape here. You'll end up like this, but you might want to switch to this finger. Makes it a little bit easier. So on the 2nd fret, you've got the 2nd string and the 5th string on the 2nd fret. And you're going to be using the 1st string open and the 3rd string open. So that's like a B minor, but in this shape. So you're going to start the same way as you started the last bar, with a finger roll on the first 3 strings and then the 5th string for the bass note. After you hit that finger roll, you want to hit 2nd string, 2nd string again, bass note, 5th string, 2nd string. The next bar, so that's really easy. We're just going to be hitting open strings apart from the 1st string, which is on the 2nd fret, and we're going to go finger roll 4 on the 1st string, back off to 2, off that, open, back on to 2, do the whole finger roll, on to 4. At this point we've got a hammer on and pull off run. So that's just going to be 2, hammer on 4, pull off back to 2, pull off 0. So from there we're coming into this shape. You're going to need to use your pinky to stretch for this bass note, unless you can use that finger. So that's on the 5th fret, 6th string. And on the melody, we're on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and we're going to be pulling off straight away. So pull off to 0, and then move this 1st finger up to the 2nd fret, 2nd string. Then we're going to hit in that bass note again on the 3rd beat, and then sliding up 2nd fret to 4th fret. So you'll probably want to slide with your middle finger if you can. That gets us into the last bar of the chorus, which sounds like this. So this is an easy one, you just need to get used to the shape. So this is going to be the shape you're holding. 1st finger goes onto the 3rd string, 4th fret. 2nd finger goes onto the 2nd string, 4th fret. 3rd finger is going to go onto the 5th fret, 6th string. We're going to hit all those together, so that's 2, 3, and 6, followed by 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 times on the 4th fret, 3 times on the 5th fret. So let's try playing the whole chorus slowly from the start. Alright guys, now we're into the post-chorus section of the song. The first bar sounds like this. So that's not too bad, it's still mostly open strings on that D chord. And you're just doing pull-offs there. There's 4 pull-offs, but you've also got slaps now. So hopefully you should know the slaps are generally on the 6th string with the heel of your hand or your thumb. And they're going to be on every 2nd and 4th beat. And on every 1st and 3rd beat we've got the bass note, along with a finger roll. So if I slow that down for you, it sounds like this. So practice that up, and then the second bar, you're going to be on slide up here. So we're sliding up to the 7th fret on the 2nd string, along with playing the bass note. And you're going straight in for that bass note again. Then, when we come down for the slap, you want to have your finger on the 9th fret of the 2nd string. So I slide up to the 7th, and then I put my finger onto the 9th. Ready for that slap coming down. So as you slap, you kind of curl your hand, and you hit the 2nd string as well. After that, we're coming straight on for that bass note. The open 6, followed by open 4th, and then we've got harmonics. So that's going to be on the 12th fret, 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string. You've also got that slap in the middle. So that's a little bit tricky. So that bar again. Next. This is tricky because it always catches me out because you have to get back to that shape really quickly. So you have to get used to this shape that we had in the chorus. You have to really get used to that so that you can make it back in time. This bar is basically the same as the first bar of this section. But instead of having that shape, you've got this shape. So you've got this chord instead. Next bar. This one's a little bit more difficult, but not too much. So we're still holding this shape that you should know. And we're going to hit 1 and 6, followed by 6, followed by the slap because we're on the 2nd beat now. But you also want to move your 4th finger down to the 4th fret 1st string right here. And you want to hit that to get that sound coming out as you do the slap. After you get that, you want to hit the bass note again. Then move your finger back up and hit 2 and 3 together, which are on the 4th fret. So that's the 3rd beat, and then we've got another bass note. Then you want to move your finger up to the 2nd fret, 2nd string. So we're taking all our fingers off and we're just going on to the 2nd fret. You're going to hit that one with the slap, followed by open 1st. So that bar slowly. Next bar. So again, this is very similar to the first bar of this section, which sounded like this. We've just got a different chord now. So the different chord is going to be this one. We're on the 2nd fret with 2 fingers held down on the 2nd fret and the 2nd string, sorry, and the 5th string. All the others are open. We're also going to be using this one, just like we did before, to do the pull-offs. So that's 2nd fret, 1st string. And you've got 4 pull-offs just like So if you can play the first and the third bars of the section, you should be able to play this one as well. Next bar is like this. So this one's a bit tricky. It starts with like a fast pull off, and then straight into a slide. So with that first pull off, we're hitting the 5th string bass note open and pulling off 2 to 0 on the 1st string, and then straight up to a slide on the 2nd string, 2 to 4. That takes us to the 2nd beat, so you've got the slap, but you also want to hit that 4th string again. 4th fret, sorry. 2nd string. Then we've got the bass note, then the bass note again, and slide back on the 2nd string, 4th fret to 2nd fret, and then open 1st. So that bar takes a little bit to get used to. Next bar. So this bar is quite easy. It's just got this stretch, which you might not be used to, but you got to stretch your pinky up to that 5th fret. So for this chord, 2nd fret on the 1st string, 5th fret on the 6th, and we're using open 2nd and 3rd as well. So that's going to be finger roll, first 3 strings, bass note, then 1st string by itself, then 1st string with a slap, then take your finger off and you've got open 1st, then you've got the finger roll again with just this 6th string, 5th fret finger held down. Then we've got open 1st again with a slap, and open 1st. Last bar of this section. So this is quite easy. A new shape, you're sticking to this bass note from before. The melody is moving up here to the 7th fret on the 1st string. We're still using these 2 open strings, 2nd and 3rd. So you're going to hit 1, 2, 3, and 6 together. Slap, bass note, then move your 1st finger down to the 4th fret and hit the first 3 strings, and then slap. Okay, so next up is the verse. First kind of couple of bars sound like this. This is super nice and easy because it's mostly open strings, because that's all D. So we're going to start with open string finger roll, followed by 1st string twice. Then we're going to do a slap with the 2nd string twice. Then, the only part where you're actually fretting something for the first 2 bars, you're going to do a quick slide from 2nd fret to 1st fret on the 3rd string, along with that bass note. So after that, lift that finger off, hit open 3rd, and then open 3rd again with the slap. Then the bass note to take us back into that bar. I'm going to do it again. So that slowed down is like this. Next bar gets a little more difficult. We're going to be holding this chord. That took me a long time to just be able to go to that chord because it's totally unfamiliar and kind of standard tuning. So this chord is going to be first finger, 2nd fret, 1st string. 2nd finger is on the 3rd fret, 3rd string. 3rd finger is up on the bass note, 4th fret, 6th string. And 4th finger is down here on the 4th fret, 2nd string. Should sound like that. So this bar, it's a little bit tricky. So from that shape, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 6 together. Then we've got 2. Then you're shifting your 1st finger up to the 2nd fret. Take that finger, the 4th finger off, so you're on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Hit that with a slap. Then hit 3rd string, which is still on the 3rd fret. Then you want to hit 2nd and 6th together. Then you can take all your fingers off if you want. Get your 1st finger up to the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Hit that once, and then again with the slap. Then the bass note one more time to take us into the next bar. So that bar slowly. Next bar. This takes a little bit to get used to as well, because it's quite fast. Basically the melody is just going to be so for that melody it's just 3rd string open, 4th string, 2nd fret, alternating. And then hold it there for a second, and then take your finger off to get open 4th instead of 2nd fret 4th. So we're going to hit in that with the bass note and the slap as usual. So bass notes, 1st and 3rd beats, slaps, 2nd and 4th beats. The bass note for this bar is going to be the 4th fret on the 6th string. So all together that sounds like this. The next bar is very similar, but we've just got a different chord shape. This is, it looks like an E minor. So that's exactly the same thing, just with a different bass note. So those 2 bars. Next bar. So this isn't too bad. Take your finger off that bass note that you had before, so you've just got this one finger held down on the 2nd fret, 4th string. We're going to hit 4 and 5 together, then 4 twice by itself. Then you're coming on to the 2nd beat, so we've got the slap, and we've got 2nd fret, 4th string, 3 more times. Then open 3rd and 5th. Take this finger off, hit 4th open, and then 4th open again with the slap. Next bar is very similar, but we've got a different bass note here, and the bass note is the 5th fret on the 6th string. So you notice that's just exactly the same with a different bass note. At the end of that bar, we've got one more note. 3rd string, open. And then we're coming back onto the 2nd fret, 4th string, and the bass note, same bass note. So now we're into the next bar. The whole thing sounds like this. So for this, you're starting there, then take your fingers off, get into this position, So I'm on the 3rd string and I'm doing a pull off 3, 1, 0. But we're starting on the 2nd beat, so you're also starting with the slap. Then get your middle finger, your 2nd finger, get it onto the 2nd fret, 4th string, followed by open 3rd. Like that. Then we've got a slap, followed by a slide. So it's this chord that we're looking to get. So that's 1, 1, 0 on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And you want to slide that up with the slap at the same time. Okay guys, so we're back into the chorus now. It's picked up a little bit because we've got the slaps to add now. And the first bar is slightly different. It sounds like this. So that's gonna, from the slide, it's going to be open strings instead of the harmonic. Then we're going to have the slap, and we're going to have a slight down strum on the first couple of strings. Then we're going to have a up strum on all the strings, followed by another slap, and then the bass note, open 6. Then we're just back into the same thing. So I won't explain it all again, I'll just play it for you. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting this tutorial. I decided to make this one into 2 parts because it's getting really long now. If you subscribe and press the little bell icon, you'll get notified as soon as part 2 goes live. Thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you soon.